you can use like when there's a time you rededicated your life to Jesus or something like that, or a very pivotal point in your Christian walk. And then how you came to know Jesus, and then life after Jesus. So don't make this one fake. Sometimes people make it all fake, like, oh, my life was all messed up, and then I came to know Jesus, and now everything in my life is perfect, and I have endless joy and perfect peace. Well, really, then you need to pray for me, because I don't always have endless joy and perfect peace in my life. So if your life is, don't make it fake. Like, people don't want fake, and but God probably has done something in your life. So then share what God has done in your life, not make it, whatever. I don't like it when people make it fake sounding, okay? And then the basics of the gospel. So think, what does somebody actually need to know to become a follower of Jesus Christ? Like, you don't need to explain the propitiation, sanctification, and the atonement. Maybe because English isn't your first language, maybe you don't know those words anyway. But, well, you're a professional translator, right? So you probably know those words. But they don't need to know your end times view. They don't need to know your whatever else. Like, keep it really, really simple. Okay, like, you don't have to get in an argument. Is this a sin? Is that a sin? What about is drinking beer okay? Well, what about this? What about I don't sit there and argue with them and make a list of these are all the sins. These are all the ones that aren't a sin. All I really say is, I let God convict their hearts. But I think virtually every single person can look you in the eye and say, I'm not perfect. I mean, there's very few people on planet Earth that think that they've never, ever, ever done anything wrong. And so, like, I don't argue with them about it. I just say, everybody's done stuff wrong before. I've done stuff wrong. You've done stuff wrong. And they'll agree, Yeah. I don't have to get them on the same guidelines of that list of what we agreed to believe is wrong. And then, well, it's important, otherwise it derails the whole thing, because now you're having an argument about this, that, and the next thing, whether or not that's sin, and I know this person, and they're a good person, but they do this, so I don't know about that. Whatever, you're just trying to get them to realize, you've done things wrong, we've all done things wrong. Yeah. And so those things that we've done wrong actually separate us from God, and God didn't want us separated from Him. And so that's why Jesus came. And Jesus died on the cross and raised from the dead. So what does a person actually need to know to be saved? They need to know God loves them. They need to know that Jesus died on the cross for them. They need to know that Jesus didn't just stay dead on the cross. He's raised from the dead. That's probably important to mention. And why? I think there's enough of a Christian heritage in Norway that people are at least aware that Jesus died on the cross. Doesn't mean they know why Jesus died on the cross, or what that has to do with their life, or whether they even truly believe Jesus died on the cross and was raised from the dead. But I mean, at least they're aware of that concept, I think, in Norway.